Buying a house. How much can you afford? Today we're going to tackle the top 3 key questions that can help you know where you stand. Hi, I'm Melissa Spittel, the local real estate expert serving Carroll County and the surrounding areas of Maryland. Welcome to this episode of Real Estate Unlocked. Owning a house can be a wonderful thing. Your own house provides you a place of your own with all kinds of amenities, such as a backyard for your friends and family to enjoy, and more room inside too. In addition, a house can be a valuable investment. But if you're thinking of buying, especially if it's your first home purchase, there are 3 key questions to consider. What kind of home price should you look at? How might your credit impact your mortgage? How much cash will you need? If you've been renting, you may be surprised to discover that you can often own a house for about the same monthly amount you've currently been paying in rent. If you've bought a house before, these key questions still need to be answered once again. Let's talk about the first question. What can you afford? When you're getting ready to shop for a new home, the first thing to figure out is your price range. Now, one general guideline is to look at homes that cost about 3 times your annual gross income. Of course, every case is different. Some borrowers have savings, debt, or other factors that might impact their target price range, but the 3 times income guideline can be a good place to start, especially for first-time buyers. Ultimately, though, you'll first need to get pre-approved for a mortgage. That's the only true way to know how much a lender will be willing to loan you to buy a house. Getting pre-approved means you'll know the price range you'll need to stay within, and that will dictate the houses that you will or won't be able to look at. Let's talk about the second question. How does credit impact a mortgage? When applying for a mortgage, it can certainly help to have a favorable credit profile. In fact, your credit score is among the key factors that lenders will look at, along with other aspects, such as savings, income, and debt. If your credit profile isn't ideal, don't get discouraged. Lower credit scores typically mean you'll have a higher interest rate, and different types of loans require different minimum credit scores. Many lenders offer programs that can help buyers with less than perfect credit history. This is where the lender you choose is so important and is a good reason why it's a good idea to talk to several different lenders, because all lenders are not the same. Some offer programs that others simply don't offer, and some will accept lower credit scores than others. And finally, how much cash do you need? When buying a house, it's critical to make sure you have enough cash for your down payment, if one is required, and your closing costs. There are different types of loans, and each type has its own down payment requirement. FHA loans, for example, require a minimum of 3.5% of the purchase price as a down payment, while conventional loans require 3% down or more. The USDA loan is another type of loan, and it requires no down payment whatsoever. Different lenders might offer additional programs with other low down payment options. So once again, it's important to talk to a few different lenders so you can find the loan program that will work the best for you. In addition to a down payment, closing costs can further deplete your savings when buying a house. Closing costs include all the various fees associated with buying a house. Occasionally, it's possible to have the seller pay all or part of your closing costs, but don't count on it. The good news is some buyers are able to receive gift and grant funds that can often assist with those down payment and closing costs. The bottom line, you'll need to know how much you can really afford, not what you think you can afford. The best way to find out is to talk with a trusted local lender, not a random online lender in another state, in a different time zone, who isn't readily available. Do you need suggestions? All you have to do is ask me. Don't miss this next video that might answer some of your other questions. If buying or selling a home is in your future, let's work together. The tools, resources, experience, expertise, and technology will wow you. Schedule a Zoom call. The link is below in the first comment.